Hello world, this is Michael again with LBC Fishing Lessons. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the video series discussing the science of fishing. The Solunar theory explained fully 100%. This video I'll be talking about the third level of teaching within the theory, as well as some other key points. Now, when I started my business as a guide and fishing instructor, one of my main goals was to increase the 10% of anglers who catch 90% of the fish to a higher percentage. One way that I'm able to do that is just to fully explain to them when is the best time to go fishing to increase their odds of getting the bite and catching a fish, simply. I believe that that number from 10% has risen. So let's talk about this third level of teaching within the theory. The third level of teaching talks about that if you can get coincidences of the sun and moon in position near or at the same time, that fish are even more active than moon up or moon down. So for example, if the sun is rising while the moon is in the up position or down position, or if the sun is setting while the moon is in the up or down position, or even if the sun or the moon is rising at opposite times, or even at the same time. The moon's position changes every day by about an hour. Hence, you can get dialed in with the fish. So for example, yesterday the fish bit at 8 a.m. Today, 9 a.m. Tomorrow, about 10 a.m. This way you can become dialed in and become one with the fish. Or animals if you're a hunter. So let's look at some more graphs and charts from the app, Solunar Time Forecast. Here we can look at, instead of being 4 peaks, there's actually 5 peaks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one isn't really a peak, but it's a merger of sunrise and whatever the high moon position that one is, because that's a higher peak, that's a higher activity. But this peak right here, that's sunset. So if you notice, there's a high peak here, which is a moon up or moon down for a major activity window, which I believe if you look down here, you'll see 4 a.m. That's zenith, moon up. So roughly around 4 p.m., which is over here, it's going to be moon down or underfoot. But moon down and underfoot is going to merge over the next few days. So today is May 31st, 2021. This is 2 days ago on May 29th. If we look ahead to June 2nd, we will see this start to merge. So let's look ahead now. And you can see that each day the percentage rate changes, but the merger starts to occur. So May 31st, which is today, 14% day. Tomorrow, June 1st, 60% day. And June 2nd, you can see that there's a big sharp peak, and that's the merger of the two. Sun and moon into position at the same time. So in other words, on June 2nd at between 6 and 9 p.m., you can expect to see a big bite, big activity. There's a website I like to use. It's called tides4fishing.com. So that's all one word, tides4fishing.com. Let's go to their website now and take a look and see what their website has to offer us. So the mobile app you can pay for, but this is free. It's going to show today, Monday the 31st, and as we scroll down, it'll give us various information. One thing I like to look at is the UV index. Very high, 9. Wow, I got to put on sunscreen every 30 minutes. The next thing that it shows is water temperature. The ocean water temperature is 62 degrees right now. It'll also show you wave height, and swell and direction and seconds in between sets if you want to go surf fishing from the beach. It also gives you a tide clock. So right now it's showing falling or mid tide, which is a downslope to the low tide. And then it's going to show us this graph, or this chart. We're the line right here on this graph and chart right now, and it's showing fish activity. But why? Well, you now know it's because from the other graphs and charts I just showed you, that moon and sun are near the same position. So that's why it's giving you three fish bar showing higher activity right now. I guess I wishing I was fishing right now that I'm making this video. No, I love to share my knowledge and experience with people. The other thing, as we scroll down the page, at the bottom of the page, let me get down to the bottom here. Right there. So you can see that there's yellow and green. If you ever get to green, you see green where it says major, the green represents a merger, which says this period of high activity coincides with sunrise. Therefore, the sun will increase more influence, resulting in an excellent time for fishing. And if and when possible, sometimes I've even seen the chart where it shows merger both in the morning and in the evening. And that's why some people like to get up around 3 a.m. to go fishing, because they want to be at their spot fishing before somebody else is, and they want to be fishing at sunrise, because if and when sometimes also the moon is in position, there can be a very good bite. But that's not every day. Some people will have that experience and go back the next day or the couple days later and not have that same experience and wonder why. So hopefully you've enjoyed this series of videos discussing the Solunar theory. Thank you to my sponsor, Advantic Sports. Check them out, their Amazon store. If you like the video, hit that button. Want to leave me some comments, please? Ask questions. Like it, share it. Subscribe to my channel, please. Help the channel grow. Hopefully in the future I'll be presenting more content. I've invented rigs. I've invented techniques of fishing. I take 3 approaches and teach 3 approaches to fishing. The scientific approach, the survival approach, and the tactical approach. These 3 approaches will make you a much more successful angler. And this is Michael. Thank you for watching. Till next time.